Caribbean to the world. Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi and welcome to the family. So y'all, we are back, y'all. Let's get this video rolling. We're gonna do my updated foundation routine, so stay tuned. Hope you enjoy this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post. Thank you so much for the love. So y'all, let's get into this video. First thing first, I'm gonna use some glow tonic by Pixie Treats. So I'm just gonna put it on a cotton swab, and then I'm gonna wipe it all over my face. So you see, sometimes when you feel your face clean, it's not really clean. So you always have this extra makeup somewhere that be building up. So y'all, it's good to use a toner. So now I am gonna start prepping my skin, and the first thing I'm gonna use is my moisturizer from Pond's, and this is how it looks. It's a moisturizer that is not too heavy and it's not too like wetty on your face. It's a kind of drying moisturizer. So I'm just gonna rub it all over my skin. So I'll see that nice, healthy, creamy goodness. So guys, the second thing I'm gonna go with is my primer, and the primer I'm gonna use today is my AOA primer. And I'm gonna apply that all over my face. So the best way when you're using a primer is when you now pour on your primer, leave it for like 2 minutes, 1 minute to 2 minutes to activate, so it would not be mixing with your foundation. I'm going to add is my contour, and the contour I'm going to use is my Jordana 2-in-1 foundation. This is 2 to 3 shades darker than my foundation, so I'm going to apply that. This is my contour areas. Now I'm gonna apply my foundation. So the foundation I'm gonna apply now, and I'm gonna use today is my Revlon Candid foundation. So I'm gonna put it in my foundation areas. how it looks. You'll need to trust the process. So now I'm going to blend out everything using my Tobago Cosmetics Beauty Blender, and I'm going to blend the foundation first. So I'm going to start blending my contour, and then I'm going to finish blend my foundation. So I'm going to use a brush to blend up my contour, and I'm just going to blend upwards so it will kind of push up my face, instead of if you blend it down, your face will look like if it's droopy. So you want to lift your face, so you blend it upwards. And for the forehead, you blend forward. Now I'm going to go back with my beauty blender, and I'm going to blend out that foundation a bit more. So you can make sure it's looking nice and blended. Always try to trust the process. Sometimes it might look bad, but then when you blend it and you spin it and you make it look really nice, so always try to trust the process. Sculpting that face so it'll look nice. So when you set it, it's done. The color's done in place. See, all this is how it looks. As for concealer, I'm going to use my Candid concealer in the shade 070 to highlight. And if you want that snatch, nice slim nose, go over. So this is the first line you're doing. You're going over this piece of a nose here. So if you want that nice, so you're going over this piece here. If you want that nice chisel nose, so you're going over that piece and then you're filling the rest. And when you're highlighting, try not to pass this area here. Do not pass that. Coming down my nose bridge. So I want a nice Michael Jackson nose, so you know. My forehead is big, so I don't want my highlight too much. Like that. So now I'm gonna blend out that highlight. So I left the concealer on my face just for like a minute, just to kind of get a little more coverage. Now I'm gonna blend it out with my brush. This brush is from AOA. It comes with another brush. So I'm just gonna blend it, and I'm just gonna leave it right where it is. So I don't want to carry it too much. I'm going straight around, and I'm just gonna press. I'm just pressing in that brush and blending it out. And I'm carrying that concealer on top of my eyelids as well. So I'm just blending. So I'm blending it, but I'm leaving it right where it is. I'm not carrying it nowhere else. So now I'm gonna go in my beauty blender and just blend out the areas again. press out that concealer really nice. Make sure it's nice and smooth. And when you blend out that, you go back with the spot you decide you blend out your foundation and just go right to the edge of that concealer and just blend it out a bit more, just so it will be blended together with your foundation and it would not look harsh. So we're gonna set this face now. The powder I'm gonna use to set is my Maybelline Fit Me powder, setting powder in the shade Deep. So this is how it is. So I'm gonna start setting my concealer areas, which is my highlight areas. So I'm gonna start setting my highlight areas with that powder, and I'm just gonna press the powder into my skin. Make sure you press that powder nice and good into your skin. So that is how I set my concealer. Now I'm going to set my contour using this Pixie Beauty palette. This one is from Pixie and Promise. So this is how it looks, and y'all know I'm going to go into that shade. You see that shade right there? Yes, she is calling my name. She's saying, Kishi, you need to use me. Please use me. So I'm going to use her. Y'all, let's get into that shade, and that shade is Bazaar is the name of the shade. So y'all, this palette is really nice. I cannot wait to jump in straight into her and use her. So let's get into that shade Bazaar. Bazaar, yes. Bazaar is coming for our necks. You'll see in that. You'll see in that rich pigment. Bazaar is coming for our necks. Yes. Just blending. I'm going up to my forehead. So you all will see the difference. It will look like it is a shadow. See the difference? Like Bazaar is coming. Bazaar is coming for the win, y'all. So you all see the difference? Like you're seeing the shadow versus no shadow. Like yes. Bazaar coming for that prize, eh? So or you don't play with Bazaar. Bazaar is coming for your necks and your coins. Yes, I love that. Ooh, I love the look. I love it. She is shaping out really nice. That for the win, y'all. Like listen, she is nice. She is nice. She is nice. She is nice. Ooh. Ooh. Y'all, I'm just warming up my face and giving my face back the definition that it needs and loves and wants. Like yes. So y'all, yes. Bazaar giving me life. So now I'm gonna chisel out that nose to show y'all how snatch this nose is gonna be. First thing I'm gonna get to chisel out that nose is an angle shape brush. So y'all see it? It's kind of going up with a slope. Y'all seeing that? It goes in going up with a slope. So I like to use these type of brushes because it kind of goes so. Right. So we're gonna go back into Bazaar. No, I don't like to use the same shade to contour my nose because it kinda look too harsh. So I'm gonna go into this shade, which is the shade Spice. I'm gonna go into Spice and I'm gonna spice up my nose a bit. So y'all, look at this. Let's get into it. So I'm contouring that nose, and when it's done, my nose will look chiseled out. So I like to blend downwards. So I don't like to do this. I find it does look too harsh, so I like to blend down. Ooh, you're seeing that nose coming in. She is coming in for y'all. Y'all, this nose is coming in. When I'm done, you would see chisel. I'm gonna go back into that shade. I'm just gonna apply it on another side. And y'all, I'm going straight into that brow. Seeing that chiselness. Yes. Spice is spicing up my life. You'll see how nice and chisel is. Like, say it with me. The spicing up that nose. This nose where? Are you seeing nose? You know how to say lace melted? Well, this nose is snatched. Y'all, this nose is snatched for their life. It's giving me life, yes, y'all. Like, yes. Y'all see how nice and sculpted she looks. Nice and sculpted. Yes. Nice and sculpted. Yes, yes. Nice and sculpted. Coming for your next pixie. so much for sending me this PR, because boy, this palette is fire. It is fire. So now I'm gonna apply my brows, and first, before I start applying my brows, I'm gonna put some setting powder just to set the area so the brow pomade will glide on really nice and smooth. I'm just setting that area. Now I'm gonna take my spoolie and I'm just gonna brush up my brows, both sides. And now I'm gonna use my LA Girl and AOA, so I mixed the two together to get the ideal shade of pomade. So this one was a little too light and the AOA was a little too dark, so I mixed the both of them together and get this nice. This shade is really nice. So y'all, let's get into this pomade. Let's get into this brows. So the first thing I'm gonna do is apply my bottom line. And my ideal brow is a kind of a natural kind of brow, so I'm just not gonna overdo it. And then I'm gonna apply my top line. Like that. I'm just gonna fill it in a little bit. Especially the tail. I'm filling in the tail more than anything else. Because as you all can see, my tail is just short. My brows are kind of short. So now I'm gonna take some pomade on the brush flat and I'm just gonna brush up my hairs. Like that. You'll see that natural kind of feathered brow look. So yeah. So this is how I like to do my brows now. Nothing too much. So after I fill in my brows, as you can see, I like to just take the spoolie and brush it up a little bit, just to make sure the cream is blended really nice in my brows. So that is my natural brow routine. So now I'm gonna conceal my brows. I'm gonna blend out my concealer areas just to make sure it's smooth and nice. So after concealing and blending out the concealer, I'm gonna set my lids just to make sure it does not crease. So if I'm doing eyeshadow, I don't normally set my crease, but if I'm not doing eyeshadow, I set my crease. And I'm going to set in the other side as well. Like that. So I'm just going to apply some more setting powder to my that, and that bitch is really snatchy. It's snatchy, it's snatchy, it's snatch. As far as blush, I'm gonna use this shade here. Y'all, she is cracked up, but she is still working. I'm gonna smile a little bit and I'm gonna rub her around my cheeks, I guess. Now I'm gonna add some highlighter to highlight, and it also has this highlighter shade. So y'all, she is a beauty. She is gorgeous. She is gorgeous. Y'all, should I use this palette or should I use the next palette? Y'all, these shades are gorgeous. Y'all seeing this white is saying hello, baby. Y'all seeing this white? She is saying hello. I am home. You're seeing that like lesson. She is saying you don't need to use me. She is saying use me, so I'm going to use my highlighter palette and I'm just going to blend it out a bit more. You'll see in that nose highlight, it is blinding, like yes. So I think I'm going to use this shade because I'm more natural shade. All these colors looking really nice, but I think I'm going to go with the shade. Woo. And then I'm gonna smile really hard, and then I'm gonna rub it around my cheeks. Y'all, I am excited. Yes, this highlighter is live. Enough, not too much, not too little, but just enough. Like yes. I'm gonna put some underneath my brow bone as well. Same way on the next side. It's the glow for me. It's the glow for me. It's the glow for me. Like yes, you'll see in that glow. So let me go and start to put on some lips. So now I'm gonna put on some lip liner. Pour on some lip gloss, like yes, and this lip gloss is from Tobago Cosmetics. Yo, this lip gloss is the OG, the MVP, you know, the whole star. And this is the shade Glow from the Cocoa collection. I love a lip gloss. All this lip, so juicy. Can't get enough of too much lip gloss, so y'all. This is the natural look. So I'm gonna fix up my hair and come back and put on some lashes. So let me go fix up my hair and come back. So guys, this is the finished look. I'm gonna put on some mascara and I'm all done. So guys, this is it. This is my natural everyday look. Like, yes, no lashes, lip gloss, you know, something soft and nice. So y'all, this is it. So y'all, I hope you enjoy this tutorial. So yeah, so guys, hope to see you in my next tutorial. So guys, stay tuned for part 2 while I use these two palettes. This is the eyeshadow palette and this is the lip palette. So you all stay tuned for my next tutorial, part 2.